Okay. Oops. Get this out of the way. All right. So the conclusion is, let's see. His message to readers is, readers is to remember the quote, and I'm taking this from the passage or from the article, excuse me. This is what he describes the Holocaust as: the moral darkness of Hitler's final solution. And that is capitalized because that is a thing. Hitler's final solution, proper nouns, so that a Holocaust, and I'm going to lowercase this because I'm speaking about Holocaust as a term, not the Holocaust in World War II, so that a Holocaust never happens again. All right, let's read the whole thing back, and I want you to double check that you have punctuated correctly and that you have written it correctly. Here we go. Martin Greenfield's purpose for writing the article is to educate people about the horrors of the Holocaust and to honor the memory of those lives lost at Auschwitz, including his own family. As a Holocaust survivor, Greenfield expresses his concern that there are people in the world today who have either never heard of the Holocaust or don't believe it was real. He even goes so far as to say he wasn't totally offended by the selfie at Auschwitz social media debacle. In fact, you know what? I'm going to hyphenate that because social media debacle, because he was, quote, at least pleased to be reminded that some young Americans still visit the Nazi concentration camps to learn history up close. But learning about the Holocaust, oops, this needs to be capitalized because this is a reference to the Holocaust. Okay, but learning about the Holocaust is not enough for Greenfield. Semicolon. And I'm doing that because I'm not including a comma and a conjunction. I am putting a semicolon to replace that. Continuing the thought, though, he also reflects on how he honors the memory of the millions of lives lost through his survival by living his life with purpose and joy. This is my inference based on the text. His career as a high-end tailor gave him the outlet to, and I quote, create beauty in the form of hand-tailored suits. It is in this way that he heeds his father's request to, quote, honor us by living. His message to readers is to remember the, quote, moral darkness of Hitler's final solution so that a Holocaust never happens again. Okay, and I'm just going to show you where I got moral darkness from. Let me see. Here we go. He had said the number would have been far greater who died in the Holocaust were it not for the courage of the American soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines who traveled around the world to defeat a moral darkness that consumed at least 6 million Jewish souls. I just really liked how he said that. So I'm not going to cite it because it's obviously coming from this article because that's what I'm referencing everything else from, and it's just a word, so I put it in quotes to just refer back to the article. Okay, so that is how you take an article, you create a prompt, or you respond to a prompt by using the text for support. And we've gone over some punctuation rules, some sentence structure rules. We talked about how you don't have to include the paragraph number as MLA format, but if you'd like to do it as a study habit, that's fine for now. And that's it. Okay, make sure you have the whole thing written in your journal.